Let's Talk Ministry with Pastor Dennis Martin, where we talk everything and all things ministry.
Well, hey, everybody, it's Pastor Martin, and today we are here. Grateful to have you with me today, and we're talking ministry. Thank you so much for joining me today. Adam, Sister Mays, God bless you. See you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today is the day before Thanksgiving. That's right. It's the day before Thanksgiving. And so we're going to be just talking about and trying to find out, why are you grateful? What are you grateful for in this season that we are here? Of course, as we look and see life keep going and things keep happening, we see that God has blessed us, and he keeps blessing us above team and multitude, and he continues to do great things for us, and we are grateful and glad about him. And so I want to, today on this Let's Talk Ministry with Pastor Dennis Martin, we're going to do something different today. I'm actually going to take calls today, believe it or not, so you can tell me what you're thankful for in this season. I'm going to put the number up in just a little bit, and you'll be able to actually just call in and take just a minute to tell me what you're thankful for. And also, we're going to have prayer today, so you can have us to pray for your family and your friends. And so I'll put the number up in just a little bit, and we'll be able to do that. Well, you know, we want to send out to pray for many that have in this season. I said on my other live the other day, the Check-In Monday live, we talked about, we were talking about just, everyone doesn't celebrate in this season like everyone else does. You know, sometimes we celebrate in this season. Everyone's so happy about Thanksgiving. They're happy about Christmas and all those things. But sometimes people, this is a season of depression for them. It's a season where they're down simply because they have not, they've had a lot of things that have happened. And sometimes this will be the first Thanksgiving or the first Christmas without a loved one, whether it's a mother, father, sister, brother, whoever it may be. And so they don't celebrate the same way we do with the type of Thanksgiving and everything that we do. And so it's a little bit different in doing that. But of course, we are grateful to God and thankful to God that he's allowed us to see to come this close to Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow, the 28th, and it's always that fourth Thursday in the month of November. And we're just grateful to God to be in the land of the living. So I want to ask you today, what are you thankful for? We send our condolences and prayers to many ones that have lost loved ones. I saw today on the timeline that Reverend Clay Evans passed, so we send our condolences certainly to that family. We also send them to the Coley family. That's one of my wife's uncles that passed. And then my daughter-in-law, May, her aunt passed, and just so many that leaving just before the holidays or right during the holidays, and everyone has to deal with it. But we are grateful again to God to be here in the land of the living. So let me ask you today, before I'm going to post the number, and if you want to call in, you can. If you don't, but if you want to call in, you can call the number when I post it, and you can call in and just let us hear why you're thankful to God today. What has God done for you that has caused you to be thankful, especially in this day? Those that are in ministry, those that are not in ministry, just what has God done for you to be thankful? He has done so much for all of us, and all of us should be very thankful to God to be in the land of the living. You know, many of us, we're still here, and it's possible that we're dealing with sicknesses or whatever we may be dealing with, but God has allowed us to be here, and here we are, thanking God that He allowed us to wake up this morning. It's been a good year. I've had uh, a good year. I believe that God is blessed and know He is blessed this year. I have no complaints about anything, no complaints about anything that has happened, no complaints about anything that God has done, anything He hasn't done, anything that He's allowed to happen. I have no complaints. I'm just grateful to be in the land of the living. I'm grateful that every day above the ground is a good day. I'm grateful that I've got the activity of my limbs. I'm grateful that I can move my fingers, grateful that I can feed myself. I'm just grateful to God to be in the land of the living. And I believe that God has blessed us to come this far. And so we want to ask you, what are you thankful for? Are you thankful for family? Are you thankful for friends? Are you thankful for life? Are you thankful for health? Are you thankful for strength? Are you thankful that God has just allowed you just to be here right now? I mean, right now, at this moment, right now, there's so much. Oh my God, just so much that has happened in the last 2 weeks. And just to be here, it is a blessing. Just to be able to know where you are. I often tell the story of a young lady that left going to church one morning, and when she came to herself, she was parked at the river bank, and she had been missing for about a whole day and a half. And when she came to, uh, she found herself there, and she made her way home, and she couldn't tell her family. She said, "All I know is I left home." And when I woke up, I was there. Her mind sort of went, and she sort of just left here and didn't know where she was. And so when we think of stuff like that, that is a blessing. And so again, I want you, we're going to open our lines, and certainly you can call in and just let me know what you're thankful for. It'll be on air, and you can tell me where you're calling from, where you're watching from, or where you're calling from today. Let me post the number, and if you want to, you can call in. If you call and the number is busy, just keep calling. You'll get through. Here's the number: 770-282-7410. If you want to call in and just take 1 minute and let us know why you're thankful, that's the number to call: 770-282-7410. You can call in and just let me know uh, how grateful you are. What are you thankful for? What has God done for you that you can talk about His blessings and just take a minute to express to us in this season of Thanksgiving how good God has been. So the number again is 770, if you want to call, 282-7410. That's 770-282-7410. If you want to call in and just let us know how thankful you are to God. Um, I was thinking about some things of how sometimes we experience a whole lot of things in life, and sometimes things happen and things don't go the way we want them to go. But when we get to this point in life, we ought to really celebrate. We ought to really be thankful. We ought to really give God praise and give Him glory and honor for those things that He has done for us and done in us, and how He has blessed us to be able to share and to be able to experience our family and our friends, and to just have the bit of health that we do, especially as we get older. It's just a blessing to be able to have the health and the strength and those things that we really need. That is a blessing. And so I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful for ministry. I'm thankful for the opportunities that God has given me. I'm thankful for the people that God has connected me to. I'm thankful for those that God has allowed to be a part of my life, and everything that has happened up to this point. I'm just grateful to God for the travel, for all the things that we've been able to do. I'm just grateful to God for them, and to know that God has done them in us, to us, and for us. He keeps on making a way, and He keeps on providing for us. And so today we're thankful. And I want to hear from you. I want you, uh, give me a call. 770-282-7410. And let me know what you're grateful to God for, what you're thankful to God for, what He's done in your life. You can call in. The line is open if you want to call. And let's talk about it. Some of you may be a little phone shy, and I understand, but we're going to do that. If you want to call in, please, by all means, do that. All right, here we got Sister Crystal, thankful for life, thankful that I was just, let's go back. Thankful that I was just blessed with a new job. All right. Um, oh my God, God bless you. Just got a new job. God has blessed her, and she's grateful to God that she just got a new job. She was just with us. She's the young lady that got saved uh, online while I was preaching. She was watching the live stream and got saved. And she came to visit us a couple of weeks ago. And we're grateful for her being, she's from Ohio. And she came to share with us and be with us. And that was a blessing. And so we're grateful to God. Um, Again, number 770-282-7410. If you want to call in, it is an option. If you don't, just list it and we'll post it and let everyone see how grateful you are to God and what are you thankful for in this season. Thankful in this season. I'm thankful in this season to God for what He has done. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and we're going to give God praise, and we're going to give Him glory, and we're going to honor Him, and we're going to thank Him for all things that He has done for us. I see many that have come on line. I see you. God bless you. Let's look at some of these here. I'm going to see, can I maneuver through this? Move that number up. There we go. Just grateful to God. Yeah, we're looking at Him. Grateful to God. Grateful to God. Well, bless the Lord. Amen. God is good, and we give Him praise, and we give Him glory, and we give Him honor, and we magnify Him for His goodness and His mercy. He's done great things for us, and we are glad today for what He has done. Well, let me just share with you uh, a few things, and I'm going to um, move. I know many are preparing for uh, Thanksgiving. You're preparing turkey and all of those things. Uh, Let me just say to you, sometimes, when we look at life and look at those things that are going on in life, we see that sometimes a lot of things happen. And the writer declared that I would have fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, which means sometimes we can watch others and we can watch things around us and we can complain about a lot of things that are taking place, a lot of things that are happening. We can complain and find fault and say, well, things are not going the way I want them to go. I don't know why this is not happening. Or we can be grateful and give God praise and give Him glory, knowing that He has blessed us. We look around and see everything that's happening in the street, in the world. We look at the news, look at all those things, just to have our right mind, just to have the activity of our limbs, just to be able to flow through life each and every day. It is a blessing. We should never take anything for granted, even where we are, even where we are standing, even where we are right now. We should never take it for granted. We should always say that I'm going to continue to give God praise, not just on Thanksgiving Day, but I'm going to thank Him. Those that are in ministry, you ought to thank God that He's allowed you, if you're in ministry and you're traveling, if you're in ministry and you're moving about, whether you're driving, whether you're flying, whatever your mode of transportation may be, you need to thank God that He's allowed you to be able to do that. He's allowed you to be able to move and to be able to function and to be able to go. You need to understand that we need to bless God and give Him glory for those things. Never, never taking it for granted. Never just taking just the one day to give thanks, because when we sit down and eat with family and friends, that's one thing, but we still even recognize that they may be here today and not be here today. And so we're going to thank God, and I'm thankful, and I'm sure you're thankful for what God has done in your life and what God has done for you. He keeps opening doors. He keeps making ways. He keeps providing for us. He keeps opening things to the extent that we know that we couldn't do it, but it had to be God. And God continues to do those things. And so we are so thankful for what He has done for us. We're grateful for what God has done. So I want you to keep on praising God. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you, those that have joined, and those that are here. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy your food, enjoy everything that you're doing on tomorrow. And then as we prepare to shift over in, because Friday is actually, well, Saturday is actually the last day in the month of November. And then we move into the month of December, and we're looking to be blessed of God and favored of God as we go in to the month of December. I'm believing God that He's going to do great things in ministry, believing God that He's going to do great things in your life. He's going to bless you. He's going to make ways. He's going to open doors for you, bless your family, give you abundance, give you increase. I'm believing God to do it for you. And so I want to say to you again, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the balance of this month, the next few days. Enjoy it. And I know the rules are going to be broken tomorrow, but you can break the rules, eat what you can, and then go back on your diet on Friday. The Lord bless you and the Lord keep you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to talking with you again next week. We'll be back here, and we're going to be talking ministry. God bless you, and may all God's best be yours.